Hi guys. So I just got home from work, as you can see. Also, my hair is still pretty bad. What happens when you're standing in front of a 530-degree oven all day? That doesn't want to work properly. But anyway, I come home and I see this. Vanessa Kirby confirms Fantastic Four First Steps explores gender politics with Sue Storm. Because, why not? It's current day. Current day, why not? Actress Vanessa Kirby confirmed that Marvel Studios, who have learned absolutely nothing, Marvel Studios' upcoming Fantastic Four First Steps explores gender politics with Sue Storm's character. Kirby spoke with Entertainment Weekly, saying, "If you played an exact 60s Sue today, everyone would think she was a bit of a doormat." So figure out how to capture the essence of what she represented to each generation, where the gender politics were different, and embody that today was one of the greatest joys of this. The idea that Sue Storm was a doormat in the early Fantastic Four comics is ridiculous. In the second issue of Fantastic Four, she turns invisible and breaks herself free from a federal detainment facility. It's not like she's a princess. It's like, oh, Mario. Or in this case, Reed. No, she's proactive. So what the hell are these people talking about? Later in the issue, she works with a team to take out the Skrulls. Depicted here, these are Skrulls, who have been posing as them and framing them for various crimes. On top of Kirby's comments, Entertainment Weekly's Christian Holub shared that Kirby Storm is the head of the Future Foundation, and she has helped achieve global demilitarization and peace. Not enough peace, apparently. Shockman elaborated, if Reed is the most scientifically intelligent person, then she is the most emotionally intelligent person on the planet. Between the two of them, they're building an idealistic society. Furthermore, Kirby shared that she ensured that her depiction of Sue Storm was not the stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. Of course not, because we need strong, powerful females, and we need her to put Reed in his place every 5 seconds. Because, he may be the smartest man in the world, but we need to make him a bumbling, oblivious moron who doesn't notice anything going around him. And we need that strong, powerful female to step in and keep him in his place. Like, you may be the smartest man in the world, but you would be lost if you didn't have a strong, powerful woman like me around. She's got to keep her brother in place, make sure he doesn't step out. Ben, got to make sure he doesn't. No, so it's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. She's not going to be the goody sweet mother, although she'll be basically babysitting these guys, right? Because they're going to be, duh, me, dum-dum. They're all going to be like Ben. Like, basically when he's a thing. Like, duh. Me not know how to do things with that woman creature around. She'll just like, where would you men be without me? She explained, one of the things I love most from Sue's history is when she becomes Malice and all her dark stuff comes out. I was obsessed with that chapter of her life, so I wanted to make sure there was tones of malice in there with her. But you know what? Whatever. Whatever. I don't fucking care. I don't care. Uh, she wasn't just a stereotype of a goody, sweet mother. I've always been really interested in the mess of femininity and how you can be both. Yeah, well, I guarantee you it's not going to be both. Because people nowadays can't do both. Because when you have females, they have to be strong, powerful. Because apparently women aren't allowed to be feminine and vulnerable and all that anymore. They've got to be strong. They got to be able to put the men in their place. Because that's how women are written now. That's how they're written. Women are written as, strong and empowered, and men are written as me go hunt. It's how can you How can you be all of the things in the world, not just tough, invincible, powerful woman, but also a mother who gives birth, which is itself a superhero act. I love that these characters are real humans in a messy family who argue and try to work it out and get things wrong. I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling Pedro Pascal's freaking Reed. I'm sorry. I'm so sick of seeing him. I'm so sick of seeing him. The official synopsis for the film states, set against the vibrant backdrop of a 1960s inspired retro futuristic world, Marvel Studios' The Fantastic Four First Steps introduces Marvel's first family. Reed Richards, Pedro Pascal. Oh boy, I love him so much. Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm as they face their most daunting challenge yet, learning to live with each other. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, they must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus, which I'm kind of looking forward to since we get to see Galactus in this one. Not just this giant swirling thing of dust and space and, clouds and, trying to devour Earth. But no, we actually get to see Galactus. He's an amazing character. And it was a shame that it's like, oh yeah, that's Galactus. And you're looking at this big swirling thing of space dust, and you're like, where? Where? I think we saw a silhouette of him. We saw, I think it was like we saw a Silver Surfer talking to him or something. It was just an outline, like a silhouette. But here we're apparently getting to see Galactus in all his glory. So Galactus and his the Silver Surfer, who is going to be the female surfer this time. And yes, before people complain, yes, there is a female surfer. It's in the comics, and it was ages ago that they've been. It's been a while, so it's not just something they made up. It is actually part of the canon in the comics. And if Galactus's plan to devour the entire planet and everyone on it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. Fantastic Four. This time it's personal. Surprising to only the double-digit IQ people. Disney will push, yeah. Again, it's like she wasn't. You know what? Like I said, whatever. Whatever. I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain this anymore. It's whatever. Why bother? Why bother? They don't listen to anyone, and no matter what I say, there's always gonna be people it's like, oh well, in this issue, she was actually captured, and she needed Reed and the others to come rescue her. Okay, wow, like one instance. Other than that, she's badass all the time. But sure, you cherry pick that one instance where she had to be rescued and say that she didn't have you know strong femininity or being a strong female or something based on that cherry picked instance. So you know what? Let them. I don't care anymore. I really don't. Apparently, Marvel hasn't learned anything. They haven't learned anything. You're taking a character that was already a strong, powerful female and trying to imply that she was like some damsel in distress, that she was incapable of being, a badass, but also motherly and exploring what it's like to be, a woman. I understand these people in Hollywood, they don't know what a woman is, so it's kind of hard to portray them. But back 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they knew what women were. So portraying them wasn't that hard. Nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, we're breaking boundaries. She's going to be motherly, but also have a darker side. Oh, she's going to keep the men. Welcome to every other female that's existed within the past 40, 50, 60 years. You're not breaking boundaries here. You're not shattering glass ceilings. Just because you people in Hollywood aren't capable of writing a good story or good female characters doesn't mean it's like it's never been done. So, whatever. But yeah. Sue, awesome, badass. Like Storm, awesome, badass. But I want like Sue, like the Fantastic Four. They're a lot stronger than they appear to be. Like in the comics, they're doing some crazy crap. But in the movies, not so much. So I wish they would show Sue at her full potential. It's like Storm. Storm is such a badass character, but she's never used to her full potential. She is so dangerous. But we've never seen that Omega mutant level threat before. It's like, oh no, she started a storm or something, but she's she's an Omega level mutant. She is insanely powerful, and we've never seen it fully realized in some kind of visual adaptation, or movie or show or whatever. We'll see it in the comics, but for some reason, these incredibly strong, powerful females who are badass, they have all this insane power in the comics, but then for some reason, it never translates to on screen, which is a shame. Because Sue is a lot stronger than she seems to be in like the movies. Like all of them, they're all insanely powerful. Insanely powerful. Um, so I mean, she's a great character. I mean, all the Fantastic Four, all of them are great. Um, like you got Ben who can go hand to hand with freaking like what was it, World Breaker Hulk. I think he fought. Was it World Breaker Hulk that he fought against? Like World Breaker Hulk is insane, and Ben was going head to head with him. Um, so they're all a lot stronger than the movies have shown. Doctor Doom, Victor, he is so insanely powerful. You never get a taste of how strong he is. So I want a movie where they just go all out. I want them to show what these people are truly capable of. Like they do in the comics. But anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Mario! Or Reed! Anyway, that's gonna do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.